everybody. Welcome back to the Macrocast, your source for news and entertainment with the minds behind Macro Records.
La cucaracha!
We're your hosts.
I don't know why I said that. I'm Downlow'd. That's Madsen.
We have two very special guests with us today.
Once again, we have Watch Out Loud.
Yeah, it's again.
Welcome back to the podcast. How are you doing?
It's good to have you.
Good to have you again. And we've got Miss Micaela Bear here as well for the first time.
Thank you.
This is exciting. Welcome to the podcast. We're going to jump straight in. What's the deal with some macro news?
Well,
we featured a track today?
no.
Jeez.
Next week we're going to be back again with releases.
I'm excited. Now you're listening to... I don't know what you're listening to.
Will
We'll
you
figure
do me
that
a
out.
favor and turn the closest knob to you just down a tad? Thank you. My headphones were really loud.
Oh, mine are louder now. It's better.
Great.
It's okay. I've compensated with your lack of loudness for my loud.
So, as for macro news, we'll be back with official releases next week.
Uh-huh.
And pretty much the same stuff. If you want to buy some of our clothing, we're all wearing Macro Record shirts right now.
Yeah!
You can go to shop.thisismacro.com. It is our official store. Place an order. Buy your shirts. Get them now.
Or tomorrow.
This is definitely
Before
my
we
favorite
run out.
one. I love the skull one.
Yeah, they all look really good.
They all look
the
great.
white ones
Yeah,
are
but
Don't
mine
we
looks
all-
like blood, so.
It looks dank, dude. It looks like dank-ass blood. Bro.
It's like you dipped it in some salsa or some
Yeah.
marinara or something.
Or it's a
You know
macro
me, I love
dip.
to eat.
Or some candy. Some delicious
Macronera.
candy. Yeah,
That's cool.
it's amazing.
So, let's start with a little real world news.
I just want to let you guys know that you might hear an alarm go off a couple of times, so don't be startled. It's just me fixing our DSLR.
It's a gas leak.
Yeah, stupid DSLR. So we learned this the other day. We've been trying to figure out how to hack our DSLR to extend the recording time. It's not illegal.
We're not hackers, guys.
It just voids your warranty. But
NSA, don't listen.
so we learned that the whole reason DSLR cameras have a recording time limit is due to a duty tax that video cameras
Did you know
play.
that?
Duty.
Yeah, poop jokes are always the solid way to go, man.
The solid way.
Yeah, or it could be not solid.
Or
We don't
sometimes
really
runny.
know. Yeah, exactly. But apparently video cameras you pay an extra tax on. So that's why DSLRs, they put the recording time limit on it, and they're not forced to pay that tax.
Because they're not camcorders or qualified as video cameras.
Okay.
Ain't
So-
that some bullshit?
It's a very
you-
bad time for
the
me
more
to
you
fall
know.
asleep.
Yeah. Knowing is half the battle.
It is.
G.I. Joe! Jose? G.I. Jose? Are you familiar with
I was
that?
Yeah.
literally watching one of those G.I. Joe parodies last night where he's like, damn, these beats are so fresh. Snap! It's some good shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, oh, you know what? Also, we've got the Macrocast Facebook up now.
Well,
So-
it's been up.
Well, I mean, but if you don't know about it, for those listeners that don't know, go ahead and drop us a like over there.
If
So-
you're watching on video, the easiest way to get to it is go to the description of this video, and you will see the Macrocast on Facebook. Just click that link, and it takes you there.
drop us a like, and we've got a bunch of information, like a bunch of stuff related to topics that we talk about and all that good shit. So.
And don't forget, if you want to tweet at the show, tweet at Macro Records. That's the best way to get to us until the Macrocast has its own Twitter that's like up and running.
Right.
We have
and
one.
Also, Snoo is here, but he's not on screen. And if you want to ask Snoo a question, just hashtag ask Snoo.
Yeah, unfortunately, there with two guests here this week, there's no way for Snoo to sit in as well.
Snoo's right over there.
all our
he's,
fault.
he's literally right here.
He's over there sitting with Jeanette.
Jeanette! What's going on?
So let's talk a little real world news. I mean, this isn't like world news or anything, but are you guys familiar with the author Harper Lee?
Yeah, she wrote To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the most famous pieces of American literature.
She's 88 years old now, I think. Right?
And after 55 years, that's how long it's been since To Kill a Mockingbird.
she's been on hiatus.
I don't know anything about American authors.
She finally has. She finally is putting out a new book this summer, and it is called "Go Set a Watchman." Have you guys haven't heard about
No,
this?
I actually brought this topic up to you. I don't know very much about the story.
There's a lot of controversy around it. She went on record, I think it was yesterday, saying, "I was stunned at the time. I didn't know it was finished." She found this manuscript. Like, she
what?
never thought she was going to see it again.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like the ramblings of an 88-year-old woman.
Well, so that's what she's upset about.
I'd read that.
She's like, took Metamucil today.
So people
delicious.
people are accusing her of like
Ghostwriting or something like that?
no, like accusing not her, but the people that are surrounded by this project that they're taking advantage of her or something.
Why?
And she went on record as saying like that's bullshit. All the
It's
she
her
doesn't-
it's her like it's her work.
Yeah.
So why would she not want it
Was
to
it
be out?
was it
Exactly.
completed when she found it, or did she complete it like after? She
I think
found
it was completed when she found it.
Okay.
Well, okay, so it says that her lawyer asked her, "Is it complete?" And she goes, "Complete, yeah, I guess." But it's like she hadn't seen this thing in 40, 50 years.
And she's
you know?
88 years old. She's not gonna fucking read it.
I mean, what?
She sits around watching
No,
Maury all
she-
day.
I'm sure she's read it from start to finish.
You are not the father. She's like, yeah.
She's one of the most significant figures in American literature over
Absolutely.
the past 100 years.
I'd
so-
put her right up there with like Walt Whitman and
There you go.
and Mark Twain
So that's just a little bit of
and
that's just a little bit of interesting news.
oh
for
wait,
you
I
guys.
actually have something to touch on as well as far as music goes. So I heard the new I don't know if you guys have heard it. Have you heard the new Paul McCartney
No.
track with
I have not.
with
Enlighten me.
wait it's Paul McCartney with Rihanna and Kanye
Oh
West.
gosh,
It is so fucking bad.
that's a combination.
I was wondering, like, exactly. That's
How did I don't understand how Paul McCartney was even willing to work with Kanye.
that is what I keep. Okay, so
Rihanna is at least talented and a pretty good person in terms of, you know.
I remember her just coming into the music industry, just on a beach singing "Pon de Replay," just shaking her
well,
ass.
wait,
all day.
I remember her from Umbrella.
But at least
good.
"Pon
at
de
least-
Replay," I'm sure was before.
Yeah,
I don't know,
It,
it
it
may
was
have
her
been.
first hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 or 5 seconds. Oh my god, dude. I have to read you guys the lyrics.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, Rihanna though, when you compare Kanye West is an asshole. Like he thinks he's God,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
not even an exaggeration.
No, he's a gay fish.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Listen,
He likes them
this is-
fish sticks.
Paul
Yeah.
McCartney used to be part of a group that was like one of the most prolific groups in music. Now the lyrics go, and just bear with me here. I think I've had enough. I might get a little drunk. I say what's on my mind. I might do a little time. Because all of my weakness is taken, or all of my kindness is taken for weakness. Now I'm 4 or 5 seconds from Wilden, and we got
What?
three more days till Friday, and I'm just trying to make it back home by Monday morning. I swear I wish somebody would tell me, ooh, that's all I want. Woke up an optimist, sun was shining, I'm positive. Then I heard you was talking trash. Hold me back, I'm about to spaz.
Wait, Paul McCartney says these words on tape.
Can we hear this?
There's another line. All right,
wanna
this
hear
is-
this.
this is-
I want to hear it.
There's another great verse here. If I go to jail tonight, promise you'll pay my bail. See, they want to buy my pride, but that just ain't up for sale. See, all my kindness is taken for weakness.
This is Dr. Seuss.
Dude, this is really, really fucking bad. Like, I mean...
It's almost like that one. I forgot what it. I Can't Stop Partying by Weezer when that came out. I hated
That's
it.
a
It was,
shame too, because
it
Paul
was-
McCartney is an
He's
amazing musician.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Dude, I mean, if... Like, how can you not love the Beatles, but... No.
Oh god.
Is this
Oh,
it?
God, no. I'm pretty sure Paul McCartney just played guitar on this or something. Like, this is so unnecessary. Okay, yeah. What was that, Rihanna?
She kind of looked like Beyonce for a second.
That's kind of racist.
But doesn't she?
What is she doing? What are you... God, she's wearing like a painting suit.
Just held up by a belt.
I don't think she's wearing anything underneath either.
she does.
I don't understand why this video is black and white.
No, she's definitely not wearing anything underneath. I just saw a
And, then,
side
okay, and so Kanye West is singing on this. Oh, this is so bad.
Oh my!
This is fucking cringeworthy. And look at Paul McCartney's like jamming out. Like, why?
I think he's having a stroke. He's like, oh god.
Paul McCartney's amazing.
I think inside he's like, oh god, please kill me, but, you know, the money.
Yeah, right.
But he doesn't
Who's
even
his
need
manager?
the money.
I don't know. We should call his manager and tell them that they're fucking up, dude.
Call his manager and kick him in the
That's
nuts.
about all I can take of that. I'm sorry.
It is so bad. And then the next verse talks about him going to jail and spazzing out, and it's like, dude, who wrote these fucking lyrics?
So let's talk a little bit of
I'm
movies.
sorry, guys.
Wes and Micaela saw Into the Woods. You guys want to tell us about it?
Give us a little bit of beef.
Okay, so the best way to describe Into the Woods is, you know, every day when you eat food and then 8 hours later something pops up in the toilet? That is what that movie is. Because it's absolute shit.
So,
And Little Red Riding Hood looked more like a Snow White feel to her.
Okay.
Definitely not Little
No
Red
character
Riding
development.
Her
Horrible
voice was
music.
good though.
I've seen 5-year-olds write better music.
Definitely.
So some of the reviews on this film said that they were just rhyming for the sake of rhyming.
Yeah.
I think that
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys touched on that earlier too.
Oh, yeah.
They rhymed good with good like 4 times in a row.
They sung
That's
forever.
terrible.
They would sing things for anything just to fill time, exactly like the review said. It just went on and on. It was literally a story that could last maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, because
and they pushed it to
I
2.5
love Disney
hours.
movies, but
too.
that was just over the top. I couldn't wait to get out of there.
I mean, it looks visually stunning.
And yes, Johnny Depp was a complete pedophile in this movie.
For like 5 minutes that he was
Yeah,
even in
yeah,
the movie.
yeah.
Well, I think they were like, let's use some guy in the writers' room was like, let's use this pedophilia to symbol the hunger of the big bad wolf.
Oh yeah, and Johnny Depp, because he played the big bad wolf, he definitely got the whole cross-dressing perfectly on point.
See, I
there.
couldn't tell if he was a
As
wolf.
the grandma.
I couldn't tell if he was a wolf or like a salesman wolf because he opens up his shirt like he's about to flash her, but there's like all
Look
these.
at it. There was a good view right there.
Yeah, but there's all these candies in there. She's like, "Do you want to buy something?" Like,
One thing that I can say is that visually it looks pretty nice.
it's not. It's not. They're showing you the
This
best
is one of
parts
those
right
trailers that you
I heard something-
you never want to
okay.
trust.
Okay.
Because it looks good, but then you're sitting there and you're
The
like, please tell
cinematography
me.
and like the visual effects aren't good in this movie.
now. Oh, it's absolutely dreadful.
Really?
I've seen
Oh, yeah.
better videos on YouTube by YouTube
what?
makers.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Everything you're seeing now, you could tell everything's horribly computer generated, or just smoke machines, or they built a giant. Like, there's a part where Red Riding Hood is getting cut out of the stomach. You could tell it's a giant room with curtains that are supposed to look like the stomach, and then there's a green screen, and they rip the side open, and you see a giant man coming in. It makes no sense.
So
It's like they
it's-
shrunk while they were being eaten.
So if you guys could give it a rating, what would you give Into
You
the
couldn't
Woods?
pay me to watch that again.
Yeah, me neither.
$1 million right now to watch.
Well,
it
you know
again.
what?
yeah.
Maybe with me, because I'm half
But-
deaf, so I could just tune it out.
But if you
completely.
paid me the price of the ticket that I paid to go see that, to see it again, I'd be like, go screw yourself.
What if you
I'm
got
gonna
like
watch it.
a free popcorn, a free drink?
That's worth like $45.
We're talking a significant prize package here.
I got popcorn at home, and I've got Netflix, so...
And
Better
drank.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you said that movie went on about 30 minutes too long as well.
No,
Let's,
like an hour and a half too long.
let's talk about a movie that looks really good.
So we watched a couple trailers before we started the show. This first one is Project Almanac, which is from the creators of Chronicle. Chronicle is a really awesome movie. So I think this is going to be a pretty awesome.
You have a
movie,
snake
too.
problem in here.
The snake in my boot.
So Project Almanac is about these kids who discover time
I
travel.
thought it was about Ben Franklin.
And it's filmed like from the shaky
Writing the
hand cam
first
type
almanac.
thing, right?
I just saw Red Bull go flying, so it gives a thumbs up in my
Sponsor.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
Ultimately, Chronicle was really badass, so I have
Oh, yeah.
faith this movie will be pretty good too.
But I'm wondering, the name is Project Almanac, and this is just a theory. Are they referencing Back to the Future 2 when they get the almanac? And they make a bunch of money because that's what they do in this in the trailer.
yeah.
Clearly, I don't know if that's a Back to the Future
Oh,
reference.
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
I just like how it's like a whole bunch of like what it looks like high school buddies just screwing around.
Man, I just like Back to
It's
the
like-
Future.
What's that movie where they throw the party?
Project X.
Yeah, that was
Project
pretty good
X,
too.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was enjoyable. But then you figure out that the fat guy was in porn, and that kind of like ruins it for me.
Yeah, that just now
I did not
ruined it
figure
for
that
me.
out until now. Now you ruined it.
He's in like a Bang Bros porn. It's
Oh,
really,
great.
It's really bad.
Of course, Download would know that.
Everybody
Oh,
stay
dude,
away from your Google.
trust me, I'm a wealth of knowledge about a couple of things, and porn is one of them.
So we also watched the trailer for the new Poltergeist reboot. I guess you could call
back
it.
on the other one. For the love of God, please don't remake Back to the Future.
Oh, no.
No.
It's perfect the way it is. Don't
Exactly.
fuck with it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Back to the Future 3 is kind of.
God, Back to the
Yeah.
Future with Channing Tatum.
Oh my god.
That sounds. terrible.
back.
He's too old. And dude,
sounded like Keanu
wait, are you
Reeves.
trying to say
like
Channing
it. What's
Tatum is a
going
bad
on?
actor? Because that's
He's actually
not really fair.
he's actually pretty good. They're saying that he's on his nadir from fame though.
I don't know, man. Foxcatcher. Apparently, that's
Did he
some
w-
of the best acting he's.
Did he
ever
win an
done.
Oscar for that?
Oh, I don't think so.
Have the Oscars happened yet?
the
For Foxcatcher?
Grammys did, right?
the Grammys and the SAG Awards, I think,
Oh, okay. The SAG Awards.
and,
See?
That's for old porn
and the
stars.
Golden Globes. The Golden Globes, not the SAG Awards.
well,
Thumbs up to those of you who caught that.
Yeah, but I did bring up Keanu Reeves. Am I the only one that wants another Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure?
That's going to happen.
It does it? I've heard that for years now.
They're saying that it's
That would
going
be
to
cool.
happen. I would be down with that for sure.
Have you watched John Wick?
Yeah.
So-
well, I haven't watched it.
I heard
I've
it's
seen it, but,
amazing.
We saw it got amazing reviews, and I was like, dude, how is this possible? Because I was reticent about watching it because, I mean,
It seemed kind of
it's
boring.
Keanu Reeves. But he's not an amazing actor.
I've got to give it to the guy, though. He's been around for a while, and I've heard that he's an amazing human being. Like,
Oh, I'm sure he
Like,
is.
he
he's
still
like-
rides the subway because he doesn't like the fame. He doesn't
Plus,
like
he's
the
got
wealth
all the
and stuff.
girls fangirling over him.
I mean, but the guy has made some fucking stinkers. Let's not lie.
Yeah.
Like there was
Everything in between after The Matrix is like,
Even part of the Matrix.
yeah. the third Matrix is, yeah. Oh,
Went
God,
the Jesus
Downlow'd.
route.
No, we've got time.
Okay.
I'm a man of Tai Chi.
So let's talk about Poltergeist. We watched the preview for this new Poltergeist.
Yeah.
I thought it looks kind of scary. I don't
I
know.
see right there
Stop
that
talking.
they brought back the living tree. That's good.
It shouldn't be that hard, man. You just have to press it once and then again.
It's hard.
No, God.
You're not pushing the right buttons.
I did it.
Okay, good.
But yeah, so far from seeing this trailer, I haven't seen the first one, but
I'll wait till-
I definitely want to.
You should go home and watch it.
I want to
definitely
see an
want to.
extended. I want to see like the extended trailer before it comes out.
Yeah.
And then
I'm okay with
right
that.
now I'm on the fence. I'm more of like when it comes on Netflix.
Wait, can
I'll
we
watch
talk
it.
about Friends the movie, please?
No. goddamn
Wait, what
No.
the fuck is gonna happen with Friends the movie?
Dun, dun, dun,
Isn't
dun, 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 dun.
Jennifer Aniston getting a little bit old?
Jennifer
to be doing
Anderson?
that?
I don't know.
Anna-
She's still pretty
Aniston.
I
hot.
love Jennifer Anderson.
Have you seen We're the Millers?
I
I
heard
have
it's
not.
funny.
She looks pretty damn good in that movie.
Dude, she is smoking hot. Call me.
She's
I still-
like the new Madonna, because Madonna's
No.
getting a little old.
Madonna
Madonna
is
looks
old.
terrible.
She's like, she farts fucking dust.
No, actually, I saw a picture on Yahoo, and I was like, I thought it was a story about them finding a new mummy, but it was actually Madonna.
Yeah, I've
yeah.
seen that as well.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
But what I meant from that was Jennifer Aniston just doesn't look like she's getting old.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, she looks
So that
great.
in that sort of sense, she's the new Madonna.
You think Madonna looks great?
No,
She's
not
like
at all.
Patrick Stewart.
She's now getting old.
Patrick Stewart has looked the same for
Yeah.
40 years.
He will
Yeah.
never age.
Have you seen that where it's like every 2 or 3 years they show different pictures and
He
it's
gets
just
younger.
exactly the same?
Yeah, it's all that Earl Grey tea, man.
I love that he's like best friends with Ian McKellen
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
and they go out and fuck shit up. That's great.
On the Halloween episode of the podcast, we saw their Halloween costumes, and they were just awesome. They were
They did a
probably
bunch
some
of
of the
them, didn't
best. Yeah,
Yeah,
they had a couple.
Those guys are funny, man. And super fucking talented actors. You got to give it to those dudes.
So let's talk about this real quick. You guys probably don't read much comic books.
I
do you?
used to, but not
I
anymore.
used to.
Okay, so about 4 years ago, I think. When did the New 52 start?
Oh shit, I don't know.
It's been about 4 years, and they've just announced their new 52. So now that the continuity and the multiverse has been established, we're gonna see them reboot the entire comics, but still use that continuity.
It was 2011.
Yeah, so 4 years ago, and they're gonna keep the same continuity that was established in the New 52
good.
and
Thank
the
God.
multiverse, but they're just rebooting again, and they've issued 24 new comics.
I was
about
about to freak out because I was like thinking that they were gonna pull a Marvel and redo it all again. from the very
No.
beginning.
All the continuity and the multiverse that's been established with the New 52 is going to persist through.
That's
into this
great.
new.
I think that's cool.
They're-
Hopefully, Batman becomes a little less emo. I mean, that's like the one thing that I
Yeah.
don't really like about the New 52. But I'm stoked to see what happens with the Lantern Corps and Superman.
I feel like he has every right to be emo on Mother's Day and Father's Day, though.
He's emo in the New 52 because his son died.
Oh.
And now and
I haven't read it.
And also, Dick is dead at this point. So now Dick is a ghost. Dick Grayson, who's Nightwing right here that we see.
Let's talk about this announcement, which left me with a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, Teen Titans.
The TNT Teen Titans live action show has announced the lineup, and for some reason, I don't know why, Beast Boy and
That's what I would
Cyborg are completely absent from the lineup.
You know what?
What?
I think,
Whoa!
What?
Yes.
No.
isn't that some bullshit? So they've replaced Beast Boy and Cyborg with Hawk and Dove.
That's
And
stupid.
for
What?
those of you who don't know who Hawk and Dove is, it's really
Incestuous
No.
brothers.
Even in Teen Titans Go, I cringe because
I
they
love
always,
Teen Titans.
I love it.
Go.
No, they always
We watch
have
it
like
all
the
the
whole
time.
Robin and Starfire thing.
That's real though.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but where the fuck is the
Starfire's
Beast Boy
actually a big
and
horror.
Raven?
It's okay.
Wait, no,
man.
that happens.
It's always hinted, but not as much as Starfire.
It's not
But-
necessary though, because
Okay,
Beast
right.
Boy and Cyborg's relationship is like the best part.
Let
of
me
it.
It's the best
wait.
romance.
Let me explain something about Teen Titans Go for a second. Beast Boy is supposed to be like really young in
Yeah.
comparison to the rest of the characters on that show.
Yeah.
He's much younger than the rest of the characters, so it doesn't really make sense to. But if they explore that in Teen Titans.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's
all-
explored in the multiverse as well.
Yeah.
Because when you look at
Teen
you look at the Earth where Teen Titans Go exists,
It's not, you can't take it seriously. Like there's no
Yeah.
plot in Teen Titans Go at all. It's all one-off like episodes.
Yeah.
I
There's
watched
no
a really
continuous
good
storyline.
episode yesterday, which was the
I love that show.
Bizarro Teen Titans.
I haven't
Have you-
seen that.
Oh,
Is that
dude,
it's
it's
probably
really
from
good.
the season that I can't
Oh.
even. It's the new season. I can't even buy that shit yet.
The Nebor or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like goodbye.
Yeah.
Instead of saying hi. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that.
They're all Bizarro versions of the Teen Titans.
I wanna watch it.
And they trade Robins. It's really good, man.
I'm about that life, dude. I like Teen Titans.
Starfire is a giant, ugly woman. It is so funny. You have to watch
Go. I love how Starfire like speaks too. She's like, "This is the sadness."
it. Yeah.
Wait. Have you ever seen the one where Raven gets split up into different emotions, and they all have different
Yeah,
colored
yeah,
robes?
so that's a
And
great
then
one.
there's totally, you cannot deny it. There's a stoner Raven sitting on the
Yeah.
couch and just munching, just
Yeah,
the orange
yeah.
one, just like, I've been here the whole time. Like,
That's what it's awesome.
You know,
that show's
Unfortunately, you don't see very much of Raven aside from Teen Titans, and I think that Raven is such a great character. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
she's
my
good,
favorite.
but
by
I
far.
prefer the Young Justice route
No, I do too.
because Raven isn't even part of that. She's
she
grown
should,
up.
but she should be part of Young Justice, man.
I don't like that. I like her as just the daughter of Trigon, man.
Yeah,
like,
but she
just a badass.
Yeah, but she should
I
be
love
part
that-
of Young Justice in that sense.
I
Like,
love
don't
that
know.
Teen Titans Go at least bring Trigon like all the time into the show. I
Have
know
you
it's
guys seen Young
cartoony and
Justice?
stuff, but
I
have
recommend
not.
it if you
It's-
like Teen Titans.
Yeah, Young Justice
love
is
Teen
actually
Titans.
what got me into DC Comics, and it's regarded by many DC Comics fans as one of the best animated series. And I don't know, it's
How long
introduced
is it?
It's like
There's
it's
only
only
two
two
seasons.
but people are fighting to get it brought back.
There's multiple petitions to bring it back.
well, tonight's our actual movie night, so we'll Netflix
Dude, you
it
Yeah,
guys
up
we'll-
should
and
we'll
watch it.
watch through
It's,
We'll watch
it is
the heck out of it.
amazing.
the
definitely down.
first two episodes, which is a two-parter, is like really good. They
It's-
introduce a lot of characters.
I felt like the
and-
first two episodes are kind of slow.
Well,
But
I mean,
that's
I
the
feel
case
like
with
the
a lot of
prologue
TV
and stuff.
shows. Like,
Yeah.
but the episodes are short. They're only like 20 minutes long, so
Well, I
it's
mean,
like
Well, I think all
Really
episodes
easy,
are
you
because
know?
commercial breaks and stuff.
it's so easy to digest that show, and it's really compelling. It's like holy shit! At one point, and Amazo is so great in that show.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Oh
like
my
the best
God.
portrayal of Amazo ever.
Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Martian
This is a little off
Manhunter.
topic, but have you guys heard about Legend of Zelda? I don't know if this is a topic for you.
Netflix.
Oh yes, you.
Am I getting ahead of you?
I know.
I'm sorry, but I'm so excited.
Actually, that was the next topic.
I am
Okay.
I'm very
Segue.
excited for it.
So
I am stoked. Is this going to be based on the first Zelda game?
Well, if I were you guys and you loved Zelda, I would be worried. Just because, okay.
I don't love Zelda.
According to Wall Street Journal, it's a person familiar with the matter saying Netflix described the show as Game of Thrones for a family audience.
Oh my god! What the
Oh
fuck?
my.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Dude, the whole game is pretty much a family game. Like
No,
it's,
I know,
it's
but
not a horrible.
Why are they trying to make Game of Thrones the family version? That's the dumbest shit I've ever
You know what
heard.
I think it is? I think they're just taking some kind of medieval like series already right now that people can relate to, and that's why they're saying that. I don't feel
Trying
like
to
that's
make it
actually
like
going
a
to make.
Kickstarter for people
I think
to
that's
watch
a
it.
terrible formula and a
I like-
terrible
I
way
got,
to
like-
present that show.
I feel gross.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be a story following Link in his pursuit of
Well,
saving
That's what it
his
is.
princess.
It is.
That is. That's
It
exactly
is.
what they're calling
But
it.
the way it's been described has me a little.
Okay,
on
but
edge.
see, so Game of Thrones has a lot of vindictive, shitty fucking people in it. Like, great characters, but they're shitty people.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I don't think... Hopefully they don't take that route with Zelda and over-sensationalize the characters and
Yeah.
make them something that they're not.
I
Because
mean,
that's...
honestly, I'd watch a Zelda procedural where each episode he has to solve some fucking puzzle.
That would be
If it
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, I don't
Be
know.
like kind
I
of
mean-
like the Goonies when they were in there doing the puzzles and stuff.
I
That'd
feel
be
like
awesome.
The Goonies is a perfect example because that's an adventure. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's for a family audience. Like this should be an adventure story, not too like wrapped up in the comings and goings or the dealings of like these. That's what Game of Thrones is.
I'm gonna say right now that I better see a giant spider with a giant eyeball on its back. That's all I say. I better see one.
No, it wasn't a giant eyeball. It was a skull on the back.
No,
of
the
spider.
boss one. Whenever there's a boss, there's always an eyeball. to
Oh yeah,
hit
I'm thinking
and
of the
stuff.
little ones that would come down.
Yeah,
yeah.
those are the Sculptras or I don't know what it.
I don't know, but they better have that in
Tarantula,
them
I
too.
don't know.
Obviously.
Tarantulas. I don't know.
What was the character from Ocarina of Time that was like, Ganondorf?
Ganon? He's the generic.
I mean,
Bowser.
are we gonna see Ganon? Hopefully we see Ganon.
He even
We'll
has like
probably
the colors
references.
of Bowser too. That's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
kind
So
of.
you don't think we will see Ganondorf?
Maybe.
So is he's not a part of the original Zelda game?
Honestly,
No,
I
he's
wouldn't.
been there since the beginning. If you ever played Skyward Sword and you beat it, there's a demon, and when you kill the demon, and spoilers, guys, sorry, but if you kill it, I mean,
It's an old fucking game.
the game's been out for years.
If
so-
you haven't played it yet, then fuck off.
yeah, or
I
at least
haven't
watch
played
a
it
Let's
yet.
Play.
I'm sorry. I'm
Me
just
neither.
telling myself to go fuck myself.
But at the end, because that's supposed to be the first episode, or like the first part of the whole timeline. But when you beat the demon, he said he's going to constantly come back and come after his heritage and
So
stuff
that's
like that. So it's Ganon. It's Ganon like as his
Ultimately,
like,
I wouldn't
ultimate
put
form.
too much stock into what we've seen and what we've heard about this because ultimately all we have is these quotes from some guy from the Wall Street Journal who has an inside source at Netflix.
Well, let me ask you. So Netflix is producing this.
Yeah.
It's going to be a micro
really
series.
well with a lot of the series that they've got so
House
far.
of Cards.
House of
House of Cards. What?
Orange is the New Black.
And then
Lilyhammer.
Lilyhammer's amazing.
Their newest one, Peaky Blinders, I've heard is amazing.
They even brought
I've
back
watched like 2 episodes of it. I can't get
good?
into it. It's not that it's not good. I just can't get into it myself.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not. I'm not into like British cop dramas.
Borgia, which was produced by
Except
Canal
for
Plus, but
Luther. I love Luther.
See, it wasn't that great.
that's BBC,
but they
though,
did.
no?
Oh yeah, no, but that's a procedural British cop
Oh,
drama.
okay.
See, it wasn't that great, but they did bring back another season of Arrested Development.
Yeah,
It wasn't the best, but it was.
They with what they had to work with. I feel like they did really well
Yeah.
because like Arrested Development was such an amazing series
I
to
still
begin
love
with,
that.
and they brought
Yeah.
it back like fucking 10 years later. You know, just to give it some sort of closure. And like Michael Cera is the same character, but he's like obviously aged quite a bit.
I never
you know?
watched Arrested Development.
Dude, it's really good.
Yeah, it is.
You know
I
me,
mean,
I'm like, I'm not a huge comedy guy. I enjoy stand-up specials more than I enjoy watching like a sitcom.
But you have been watching Sirens now.
Oh god, you jumped ahead again.
Were we going to talk about that?
Okay, so
I didn't know that we were going to talk about that.
well, we actually traded off from what we watched last week. Remember? I
yeah.
hadn't watched Sirens, you hadn't watched Broadchurch, and we switched places.
I
Let's talk
did-
about it right,
right.
now. So tonight, not tonight, last night for you guys who are listening, but tonight for us, the mid-season premiere of The Walking Dead. season
Not
5.
excited.
Not excited.
I am
Oh my
so-
god.
I am
fucking
pretty
ready,
excited.
dude.
I am a little bit behind, but
I'm sorry, but the trailers
at
that I've
Rick.
seen.
I know he looks so old.
the trailers
Here are
I've
some
seen.
photos. Here are some photos from the mid-season premiere.
Like, what happened
God,
to
I can't-
Rick?
Oh,
Rick Grimes is going
bad.
to be on an ITV drama that looks fucking amazing.
It's not Rick Grimes, dude.
Andrew Lincoln, sorry.
Wait, so Rick Grimes, the character, is going to be on another...
It's
I'm
Andrew-
Rick from The Walking Dead.
It's Andrew,
damn it, Lori.
Andrew Lincoln and
Carl,
Tom
get
Hardy,
back
dude.
inside.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Get in the
Both
house.
Very British actors.
Yeah. Well, this is on ITV, so
Okay.
expectably British.
Yeah, right on. I have to say, The Walking Dead has a way of
Redeeming
making
itself.
absolutely. I couldn't have put it any better. Like, I mean, the mid-season finale had me on the edge of my seat, and literally I
Had me
yelled at my fucking
No, it
computer
had me
when I
off.
watched
I ran through my apartment. I was like, what the? And I just ran, started yelling. I was like, that was
Wow.
because it was stupid. I mean, why would
Well,
you?
No,
we
it
won't
wasn't-
we won't spoil anything.
Well, no. It was
especially
great.
since Micaela's
It was
not
great.
caught up.
It was great.
Okay.
But it just the whole action of things happening. I
It's
was like,
sad.
that was
Unbelievable.
That was a stupid thing for them to do.
No,
well, no, the
it was
characters.
so-
The characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
there was
writing is so fucking good on that show.
It's
man.
amazing.
And like the way that they turn things around just like that is like
I love their cliffhangers too. Like
Yeah,
how they
that's every
always
episode.
keep you like
Wanting
caged
more,
in
like,
and wanting
yeah.
more.
Almost every episode is a cliffhanger.
And I felt
love
like
what
there
I
was
love is each time like a season starts up or they have a mid-season premiere, they marathon the whole shit on AMC.
Yeah, it's playing right
From
now.
start to finish. Yeah, it started playing 3 days ago, and all they've been playing is Walking Dead up until tonight.
Oh no way.
When it catches up to the episode they're at.
They're doing good.
Yeah.
AMC like it's awesome to see these like studios that have kind of gotten their shit together over the past few years. Like back when at a time I remember only HBO had like good programming. And then
Well-
Showtime kind of came up, and now Showtime I feel has fallen off.
I mean, they have Masters of Sex and like a couple other shows that people really watch.
I
The
have
new
not
season
seen
of Penny Dreadful starts in May.
Is that
and
on Showtime?
Yeah,
Oh.
that show's amazing, man. Eva Green is probably the best actress on TV right now.
I couldn't get into and I like that kind of stuff. So.
Oh man, it gets so much better. It's really slow.
Billy Piper.
You got to be patient with that show.
You know what? I will give it another chance.
Yeah.
I heard it was amazing at South by last year, so I don't know. I mean, I can't just talk shit about it off that. But I like the same way I talk shit about Broadchurch. I watched one episode of it.
Last week on the podcast, I started watching a new show, which was Broadchurch, and Trent started watching a new show, which was Sirens.
Well, I had already seen an episode of Broadchurch before you had watched it,
but you weren't watching it actively.
I wasn't into it.
So we switched places, and now that I'm completely caught up with Broadchurch, I'm completely caught up with Sirens as well. I've watched every episode available.
Never seen them.
Wait, you've watched the second season?
I've watched the first 4 episodes of the second season.
I haven't even seen that.
I had USA On Demand at home.
Okay,
so,
well, I haven't.
yeah.
I'm going to wait for it to come out. But okay, I did get the chance to actually watch Broadchurch, and I talked it down on the last podcast, and I have to say that I was wrong. The show is really amazing. It did not leave me feeling good.
Yeah.
It's
hard to watch.
It's
man.
really hard to watch this show. It's great. I mean, the writing is spectacular. The acting is phenomenal. The cinematography is stunning. The show is great all around. I would give it 9 out of 10, but it left me feeling bad inside after watching it. So I have to take a break before I watch the next season.
You could just wait till it's finished airing. It's probably your best bet.
And then binge again.
Man, this is a really dark, like, deep show, and I mean, you get into these people's minds, and it's a small town where a murder's happened, and they investigate literally everyone. I mean, and you find the deep, dirty secrets out about these people, and it's tough, man.
It's like a small town where everybody knows everybody and stuff. Or?
It's really tough, man.
It's gripping though. Like it'll have you at the edge of your seat.
The way that the characters are so deep in this show, it's like it's gnarly, man. And it's funny, a lot of the characters you've seen them in Doctor Who before too, so it's kind of a tough pill to swallow.
That and Hot Fuzz.
Yeah,
the visual aspect of the show itself is stunning.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I do recommend watching it as long as you can take extremely dramatic shows.
Yeah,
like it's very, very dramatic.
It's a whodunit that is probably one of the best whodunits ever.
All the emotions.
So they remade this show for American audiences with David Tennant
on Fox,
right?
And instead of Olivia Colman as the female lead, it's Anna Gunn from Breaking Bad, or Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Yeah,
sorry.
Are you going to talk about Better Call Saul?
It comes out. Well, I'm just saying that comes out tonight too.
Does it really?
After Walking Dead.
Really?
Talking Dead.
Yeah.
So is that
after Walking Dead? It's Walking Dead, Better Call Saul, and then Talking Dead.
Really?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
No, well, you know what? I can see their logic behind that, though, because they really want you to watch Better Call Saul.
They always do that, man. It used to before it was Better Call Saul, it was Walking Dead, then Comic Book Men, and then Talking Dead.
No, it was the other way around. I used to sit there for I'd be like, okay, I gotta go do. Yeah, I would
that's
be
pretty
like,
smart though, because it's like, hey, can I pay you this amount of money, and I'll just slip in between your guys' show.
Well, I think they're more of trying
network,
to promote the show.
Yeah, they're putting the money into it.
I'm reticent about watching that.
I'm not going to watch it.
You like that word, don't you?
What interest do I have in watching Better Call Saul?
Well, no, they said it's going to be nothing like Breaking Bad.
All the more reason why the fuck do I care about
Could be good, dude.
I'll give it a chance, but I don't think I'm going to be interested.
Question, will Huel be in it? Because that's all I care about.
See, it would have been more interesting if it was like a Breaking Bad 1.5 all from Saul's point of view or something.
BRB.
So.
Oh, yeah, do that. So, let's talk about Sirens real quick. I started watching Sirens. This show is pretty funny, man.
For a sitcom, they do it well.
Yeah.
And when I think that, I don't know, I feel like I watch sitcoms and they're so burnt out these days. This show keeps it fresh.
I feel like it has the right combination of, like, I don't want to say action because I don't mean fighting action.
There kind of is some action,
but you never feel bored watching the show. Something is always happening.
I love when they get the really dick people in the ambulance, and like the guy was deaf at one point, and he's like, you eat cunt, sir.
Yeah, he's just talking shit to him.
This episode is gold.
And then Brian's like, your shoes look like shit. He's like, what? These shoes are fucking fine leather.
He's like, Will Smith wore these shoes. Yeah, she is super hot.
Uh-oh. What is that?
Oh, sorry, guys. This is the timer. I told you it would happen at least once.
So
We're having a flashback.
Sirens, I recommend it. I recommend it. It's a pretty good show.
No, it sounded like the little twinkle that when you have a flashback in like some kind of TV show.
So the Super Bowl was last week, and we promised you guys we would talk a little bit about the commercials.
Yes.
So the first one,
We did catch up. We didn't watch the
did
Super Bowl, but we did
took
catch
note
up.
of the commercials.
I have some of them. We're gonna watch maybe 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
Some of the best. One of my favorite was based a couple weeks ago. We were gonna talk about this on the podcast, but we got sidetracked. They were building a life-size Pac-Man maze.
Oh yes,
and
that's a good commercial.
Ultimately, it culminated in this commercial. Which...
I thought this commercial was fucking stupid. It was cool, but I was like, what the fuck are they trying to promote?
Yeah,
I couldn't even. I don't know.
It's that live in the moment type thing. That's what they're trying to do.
It's you, Bud Light.
Give this water.
For the record, people, that never happens when you drink Bud Light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drink a Bud Light. Here's
Okay,
$2.50.
and what are they gonna do now? They just leave.
Watch. Have you seen this?
No, I have.
We
we
apologize
that
if you're
was
on
the first
audio.
thing.
If you want to watch on video, go to youtube.com/macrorecords.
Okay, so they're picking up a gigantic quarter. This is already hyper realistic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a party! Hey, dude, what's up? When do you ever walk into a party and everyone's like, "It's that guy"?
Hey,
Is that Eric Andre?
I don't know.
No, that's not Eric Andre.
No.
See, this commercial would be way better if it was, in fact, Eric Andre.
Because he would run in with 5 other people and break it.
And when I was watching this, I was like, is that A-Track? Discount A-Track. Discount Eric Andre.
I do like how the little dots light up and then you step on them. See,
Yeah,
if that was an amusement park, I would pay to go in that.
Yeah,
that would be
sure.
fun. That would be fun.
I don't understand
this
why this
party-
guy needs to be DJing.
Yeah, this party makes no fucking sense. It's like everyone's raving while they're like, it's that guy. Hey, look at that guy. He's gonna run through the maze.
Can I just say?
No, it's being projected
where would
up
I
on the
get one of
screen.
those ghost costumes?
I want a ghost
I
It's
costume.
would
probably
love them.
available
Yeah.
online. Amazon. As far as like the same like vibe, there was a Dodge commercial with old people in it. I don't know if you're going to mention that. There's like they had a bunch of what's it called? 100-year-old people. I don't know what the real word is, but it was really touching.
Okay, so here's one. It's a Liam Neeson Clash of
Oh,
Clans.
yeah.
This was great.
Yeah.
I could never get into this.
Actually,
I
would
can't get into it either, but this is a great
I actually
commercial.
started playing Bomb Beach, and it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, the
It's actually
commercials
good.
for these are
These
awesome,
are for people
but the
who
game
can't
is
play
just
real games.
Okay, so let's watch this one. This is a total play on Taken, by the way.
Yeah.
They make this look so much better than it really is.
Oh yeah, I love the pirate music.
I don't know you, Big Buffet Boy 85.
Big buffet boy.
If you think you can humiliate me and take my gold, think again. Oh, I'm coming for you with lots of barbarians and dragons. I can't wait to destroy your village while you beg for mercy. But you will get no mercy. I will have my revenge.
Liam? Have a scone for Liam?
Liam.
Liam, you will regret the day you crossed Angry Neeson 52.
That's pretty awesome. That was by far my
One of the
favorite.
best commercials.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They spend a lot of money on advertising, like their whole animation department and like these commercials.
I guarantee you, they definitely spend way more money on getting that commercial into the Super Bowl.
Yeah. No.
Like-
I understand that, but like they have I've never seen cell phone games with such advertising behind it.
It's also the fact that it is a Super Bowl commercial, and they probably got. I mean, the fanship or the amount of players that they got from that is probably crazy.
Well, no, their normal commercials are those fully animated things. There's one where like some girl resurrects a bunch of little skeleton people and says like, "Larry, don't touch that."
Yeah.
And Larry goes over and
I know
like
what you're
touches
talking
and knocks it over and like causes all this chaos. And she's like, "God damn it, Larry!"
So they make you want. They do really make you want to
Yeah.
play the game, but once you actually open it up, it's nothing but disappointment.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
honestly, if I'm going to play
That
a
game's
shit
horrible.
game like that, I'm going to play Game of War, because Kate Upton. I mean, come on.
I have
Yeah.
so many posters. Of
I don't
Kate
care
Upton.
about Kate Upton.
I'm not gonna lie.
She's like the face of that. We'll see shortly.
She's photoshopped beyond belief.
Oh yeah.
Another commercial was this trailer for a new show coming on USA called Dig, and I've seen this trailer a bunch while watching Sirens, video on demand.
Oh, you know, I think I did remember watching this. It looked pretty good.
It looks interesting, and it's what's his name? Isaacs. He played Draco Malfoy's dad in Harry Potter.
Oh.
It's dead.
Oh, that's okay.
Armageddon. We've lost Micaela, guys. I'm sorry.
On video, not on audio.
Michaela's still on audio. You're still here. Just let him know that you're still here.
I'm still here.
So Dig looks pretty cool.
That was like, I missed that whole fucking thing.
There's a longer trailer. I mean, go look it up if you want to see it.
That trailer was basically just a dude with a gun.
And
He was like, I have a gun, and it's like, dig.
and Armageddon.
pretty much.
Armageddon.
It's like an action-packed Dig Dug.
I think that we had a more compelling mystery here. Did the camera die or not? This summer, find out.
This says a lot about the commercial itself.
Sony camcorder died after
Epic
30
Micaela
minutes.
screaming in the background.
Don't die, Micaela.
So here's
This
the other iOS game that had a commercial. Notice how there was no commercials for anything really gaming related, like
Yeah.
actual gaming.
Like, it would have been perfect for Dying Light, which
Yeah.
just came out, or Evolve, which comes out in
I've
a couple
seen
days.
one commercial on TV for
I've seen a bunch,
One.
actually.
I've only seen one, yeah.
I'm sure
what-
that they didn't want to spend the money. I don't know.
And like I missed it, so all I heard was "Dying Light," and I'm
It's
like,
a
"Wait,
relatively
what?"
small dev studio.
Okay, let's see Kate Upton naked.
Well,
With
okay.
pleasure.
Here you go.
Already seen it. I've already seen it. It's not good.
These commercials are so dumb. Like, what is she suiting up for? She's not going to do anything.
At least she looks better photoshopped than Kim
Yeah,
Kardashian.
I mean, why are they acting like she can fit into that?
Let them have their fun. You and I
I just want to see one of those giants just punt her off that horse. Just go flying through and then bring
She
in a
doesn't
nuke.
do anything.
Just the
Oh,
boob
she's
jiggle.
walking.
The
Yeah.
boob jiggle, that's what it was
all
for.
she does.
Yeah, this is sad.
What's my role in this army? You're the boob jiggle.
Make
Yeah,
sure
just-
your boobs are nice and ready.
You're the morale.
Miss Upton, are your boobs ready?
Just
So-
hypnotize them with the jiggliness.
Well, her actual name is Anna, and her tits are named Kate and Upton.
We'll
Really?
watch one more since you mentioned
I'm just
Kim
kidding.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It was
See,
I don't
Okay.
even want to watch
All right,
it.
T-Mobile doesn't even know what she does.
I don't even.
Kim Kardashian, famous person.
each month.
Kim Kardashian West, famous person.
Are taken back by wireless companies.
She,
I hate her so much. God dang.
it just says-
David, to mention David Cross again, he was talking so much shit about the Kardashians.
she has some new nude photos.
Oh, really?
They
I could
posted them
care-
last night.
I could care less.
Those hips don't lie, though.
No.
She got famous
She's
for having a
gross,
sex
dude.
tape.
She's so gross.
I mean, come on.
No, she got famous for having lots of money.
No.
For a period of time, she was Paris Hilton's bitch. Did you know
No,
that?
she was a socialite, but the whole reason she got famous was because she leaked her own sex tape with Ray J.
Well, what about Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
That came after.
Really?
That's the
Yeah.
only reason they
Yeah.
even gave them that show.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Wait, didn't
Thank you, Vivid Video.
Wasn't her actual father involved with the O.J. Simpson case?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was the second lawyer, I think,
Yeah.
on the defense
And
team.
now Bruce Jenner is a woman.
And in a car accident.
Wait, oh, that happened?
Yeah, he was in a horrible. He walked away from it. One person
She.
died from it, and he walked away.
She. I mean, you got. It's whatever. I respect his decision.
Yeah, I mean, he has a gold
Or her
medal. It's
decision
fine.
now. He has a what?
To each their
Isn't
own.
he an Olympian?
He's always had it. He's been an Olympian for like 40 years.
He's an Olympian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he's also like a a billionaire, right?
It all came after his Olympic wins.
So he's a businessman as well.
Yeah, kind of.
That's what the whole family
Businesswoman.
is.
I don't know how to do this anymore.
Yeah,
I'm so fucking
people,
confused.
things, and stuff.
Stuff and things, Carl.
So
Stuff and things.
let's start talking a little bit of video games.
Oh, we've been waiting.
One of the things I'm most excited for is Mortal Kombat X from NetherRealms, the people behind Injustice. They've literally remade the fighting genre into something amazing.
Well, now the fighting genre has like storytelling behind it, which is like compelling and awesome. And the
Yeah.
graphics are great, and they like. It used to be where you could only fight on one level. Now you can knock people into other levels and,
Oh,
and
yeah, I
do
love
way
that.
more.
I
They've
love
been
that.
slowly releasing trailers for the characters that are going to be in Mortal Kombat X. And here's the trailer for Ermac, one of my favorite characters.
And that's Sub-Zero?
Ermac is badass, man, and I'll tell a little story about him right now that most people probably do not know.
Sub-Zero's fucking it up, dude. He's not gonna win, though. This is all about Ermac.
Yeah, this is Ermac's got to win for this.
The fighting looks pretty intense.
It looks good.
I just
wanna
want to see how clean the combos are, and so like.
Do something cool, Ermac.
Well,
That is pretty cool.
I love the X-ray cam. I love
Mortal
that.
Kombat,
That's
as
dope.
compared to Street Fighter, is less about stringing combos. Mortal Kombat's always been about dodging and jumping more than stringing combos.
And of course,
Yeah.
just like
I
every
guess
other
I'm about
video game, they get up
They,
after.
they have cool combos.
Yeah.
Because if the game
Fatality.
was I hate when people play Mortal Kombat and they get that finish him and they just kick him.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, pull his heart out or
Yeah,
something, or his
yeah.
spine, and then play xylophone with his rib cage. Like, I mean, that's the whole point of it.
Babality. That was a really good one. Turn him into a baby. Also, when Goro would like rip out the spine.
Yeah.
I miss that. Shao Kahn.
That's like the best part of
I
Mortal
miss
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. I'm actually really excited for this.
Yeah.
So, okay, get this, man. Are you guys familiar with the first Mortal Kombat game?
Yes.
Like, ever?
So, the very
Played
first
it,
one
yeah.
ever.
Played it.
There was a big urban legend surrounded about this thing called the error macro. So people believed that error macros in the first Mortal Kombat were linked to a secret character called Ermac, which wasn't true.
Not Macro Records.
People made up this rumor to just start a rumor.
It's like Herobrine or Missing Go.
It
from-
became
from
such a big part of it that they ended up adding Ermac into one of the next Mortal Kombat games, and that's how his character got his somewhat of an origin story.
Really?
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
So it was all based upon some error in the original code of the first Mortal Kombat game that caused these error macros, hence the name Ermac.
That's funny.
Yeah.
How exciting. Wait,
The more you know.
do you have any information about the other characters that we'll be seeing in this Mortal Kombat, or are they including all of them? Or
If you want to see more, I'd say Google IGN Mortal Kombat X. They have full coverage on all the characters that are being announced.
Are there any secret characters? I remember the last one I played had, I believe Freddy was in it from Nightmare on Elm
Yeah.
Street.
What?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was in it. They always bring in some kind of special character.
They haven't
celebrity.
announced it yet, but everyone's a little worried because they're adding new characters through DLC. So you're going to have to pay for these characters. That's the only downside.
But I don't mind that as long as it's like worth it.
Well,
Yeah.
okay,
and
so
it's
that
not
your
overpriced.
Your
you know?
$60 at the beginning is going to get you, I think, 24 characters, and then the DLC just adds on top of that.
That's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
so at least they're not doing what like EA's doing. Fuck EA, man.
EA would probably charge you $50 a character if they
EA
could.
Sports.
No, yeah.
It's in the game.
EA games. Fuck your games.
Yeah,
Like,
right. EA, just kick me in the nuts over
EA
and
is the
over
perfect
again.
example of a greedy publisher who's ruined
so
things
they
that
have
they
a-
get their hands on.
They have this game Dungeon Keeper that they've made for what's it called? For iOS or whatever and Android devices, and Nerd Cubed played it and did a review on it, and he was just like, I mean, the entire time, what the fuck is this shit? So they charge you something like $69 for
a cell phone game.
yeah, no, $69 for upgrades. It's a free game, free to play, but $69 every time you want to actually like make progress.
See,
$69, and that's
ridiculous.
multiple times that you pay that. He was like, what the fuck is this? For that amount of money, you could buy every single Dungeon Keeper game that was previously made, like 10 times over.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And copies for your friends.
Yeah.
That's-
Like,
that's
that's
ridiculous.
fucked up, EA.
EA. Well, the only cool thing EA's ever done is I remember SimCity coming out and that being a huge flop, and they offered me a free game, and that's how I got Battlefield.
I
but-
also got
What
a
about
free
the,
game
I
from
mean, The
that.
Sims used to be good.
Oh yeah.
The
Definitely.
Sims 4 is actually really good.
I like their-
They fixed a lot of stuff.
their
They've
pers-
added a ton of free shit, and they just released their first stuff packs. So
Yeah, but they do horrible releases.
Did
on
they ever
games.
add pools?
Horrible.
into
pools
it?
have been added.
Okay,
that was
'cause I
like the
remember
second
I played
update
it when
they
it
ever
first
did.
came out, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What the hell?"
No, it's really good now. I enjoy it.
I heard their personalities are fantastic in this game.
Every-
Like they have a lot more like vivid personalities.
The AI is so much better.
But wait, can
It's
you
like-
can you still kill people?
It's really hard to kill someone in this game
But that's like
compared
the
to
most
the
fun
other
part
ones.
of The Sims.
Well,
I've
now
had-
they're making it more of a challenge.
I like to
I've
put them in
experienced-
rooms full of ovens.
Well, what I tried to do was I
fireworks.
just put someone in a room with a bed and tried to keep them in there. But once their needs get like absurdly low, they'll walk through the wall with no
Oh,
door or
what?
anything. Yeah.
That's kind
So-
of that's like fucked. Dude.
Well, I was able to kill someone, but it's really hard to do. Because
how did you do it?
What you have to
Multiple
do
walls?
as soon as you see them come out, you press pause, and then you go into the editor, add a door, and cancel. Like they'll be wanting to go to the bathroom and eat something. Cancel that shit. Send them back into the room as soon as they're in there. Close the door or take the door away.
And put a wall.
Well, I always put a wall, but they can walk through them. But once you
You can
send
just
them,
do it like Teen Titans, just make it like, or not Teen Titans, Attack on Titan, where it has just like walls on walls on walls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make
you
sure
need
they
layered
can't get
walls.
out.
Yeah,
In the
there's
game, or-
there's an online game that we
Yeah,
play.
I see you guys.
Yeah.
Well,
playing
I'm meaning
that.
in
It was
general,
really hard.
their
It's-
whole
it's free.
city is
It's
just
free to
walls
play.
on
Oh,
walls.
So let's talk about this. Wes is pretty excited. GTA 5,
I'm
they
excited
released some
both got it.
screenshots, and as well as the specs, minimum system requirements for the game.
So there are already 56 million people playing GTA 5.
And the PC copies are not even out.
The
That's
PC
insane.
I
has-
have it on PC already. I just
You
obviously-
pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it becomes available March 24th. You'll be able to play GTA 5 on PC.
Wait, what's the big deal with pre-orders? Everyone's hating on pre-orders right now.
I don't pre-order anymore.
It's really worthless, the rewards you get. As when the game first launched on Xbox and 360 and PS3, the rewards were pretty awesome. You got a blimp, you got like some cool other shit. But now the rewards, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you get $1 million for use in the online realm.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's
You start-
nice.
You
And,
start with $1
uh,
million.
That's nice.
When you pre-order GTA 5 online, you'll also
Somebody
get
actually-
San Andreas.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
free.
what?
Somebody actually
Yeah.
gifted us our
The original
our
San
copies.
Andreas, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Somebody
Not
came
that
in and
shitty
gifted us
port.
both a
Yeah, I
copy.
don't think
Oh, that's
so.
dope.
Yeah. So we both have a copy ready to play once it comes out on Steam.
Nice. Are
But
you guys
I
gonna
think
play
that
it
they
on
just
stream
put like
too?
San Andreas in there so you can play it in the meantime.
Well, I've been
It
hearing
takes
these
forever.
so
horror
cool, though.
stories from San Andreas, the port for Xbox 360.
Why? What's going on?
It's apparently awful.
Really?
Because they ported it from the mobile version of San Andreas.
What?
Isn't that
Wow.
ridiculous?
Like, what kind of fucking logic is that?
It's available on the Xbox Live Store on 360 only for $3 and something right now, but it normally costs $15 for a fucking mobile port of GTA San Andreas.
What? the-
Well
I mean-
then.
Well, speaking of like low prices, though, we talked about this the other day. They have the entire Final Fantasy series for sale
Oh,
on Steam.
I was wrong.
Yes,
I was wrong.
Yeah, it's a Square Enix.
It's a Square Enix deal, but they don't have the whole Final Fantasy. The deal I saw was the entire Hitman series for $15.
No, they have it all. They
No,
have it- you
they're
scroll-
missing
scroll-
6.
Oh,
They're missing
okay.
6, 2, and like a couple other ones because I know you wanted to play 6.
Yeah, just get
No.
emulators.
I only care about 7, 8, and 9.
Oh,
6
They
7.
have 7 and 8. I don't know about
7.
9.
Yeah, I believe they do. I
Okay.
believe they
6
just,
is okay. I played it on my phone, my previous iPhone, and it was like I got
The
pretty
sale
far.
ends tomorrow. Well, today, the day of this podcast.
We got to buy that.
Yep.
Let's buy it.
Okay.
It's worth it, dude. Okay, well, you'll probably be seeing us play that on Macro.
This is a random question since we're in video games. Has anybody released any new trailers for that new Doom? I don't know if you guys heard about that.
They haven't.
I saw one trailer and it looked pretty awesome, and it's apparently supposed to be really sick. It came out
There's
long.
I didn't even know there's a new Doom coming
Yeah,
out.
there.
So is it, dude? I love Doom. That was
BlizzCon? They released the trailer at BlizzCon, and then they said there was going to be more released, and I haven't heard anything of it. But the trailer looks sick. It's just one of these like creatures in like hell. They just zooming all over them and stuff and showing.
Did you play the original Doom?
I played all of them.
Doom 64 was a fucking blast too.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I
Such
remember
good times.
the original Doom on PC.
Shit was
Yeah.
hard though. Shit was pretty. That was back when games made you think.
You know what reminds me? Since I've been playing some Master Chief Collection, whenever I play the original Halo multiplayer, which didn't used to exist, everything looks like Doom almost.
Yeah.
In terms of like the textures and the way the guns look, it's funny.
No, it's weird to play games nowadays and then go back to the original Doom and expect yourself to aim. When you don't,
Yeah.
you don't aim. You just kind of run and shoot.
I really miss a Quake Arena.
Quake?
3.
That was
Quake
hardcore,
3.
dude.
I think I'm thinking more of those graphics. Kind of
Yeah.
look like the original Halo.
So we at one point we talked about Quake on this podcast, or I don't know if we were talking about it on the podcast or just like we were hanging out, but people were making a ton of fucking money playing Quake.
Oh really?
Oh,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
They make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Or
I think that was
you know.
like one of the first games I ever played with my dad was Quake 3 Arena.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
awesome.
You played Quake with your dad.
Yeah.
That's really tight.
I was reading
We used
this
to play
thread on
RuneScape all the
Reddit.
time, like way back when in like 07.
That's dope, dude.
There was a thread on the Xbox subreddit where this lady was like, so I've been playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare with my son, and I really like it, but I prefer Skyrim and other RPGs. She was like, I just can't get into these first-person shooters. And a lot of the comments were like, you're the best mom ever.
That's really dope.
Yeah.
I love. Remember when we saw elders play GTA 5? And
That
there's
shit's awesome.
That old woman's like, oh fuck. She's like, I just beat that guy up. And there she was like, what are you trying to do? I was trying to shoot her.
My dad actually owns all of the GTAs. For
He's into it.
PS3
How old is your
and
dad?
like 46.
That's
Yeah.
young.
Still young.
That's still young, yeah.
See, I still love the Elders. Going back to one of my favorite things, when the Elders played the Oculus Rift,
Yeah.
they're all freaking out. They're
That's,
like,
no,
that's a
except
really
the-
beautiful
The
thing.
one
though, man.
awesome guy, he's so awesome.
He's
he
having
had
a
the
great
most fun
time.
with GTA and the roller coaster.
he's
for
always
Oculus.
really hyped up and stuff.
He loves that
Whoa,
shit.
Lord!
Yeah, he
he's
loves
having
it.
a great time. I
He's
think
awesome.
but that was like amazing too, because some of those people really can't go out there and like,
Yeah.
you know, like I think that technology's at a point right now where that's
they-
a really beautiful thing.
They just released a firmware update for it that makes everything so much smoother. It just optimizes it.
So
and
there are
just-
the Oculus is not the only option at this point now. There's other.
My mom
VR.
has the other one for the Galaxy Note 4.
Okay.
That you put it in. She got obsessed with mine. She has a Apple computer. You can't play it on Apple. So what you do is you put the Galaxy Note 4 in the front, and then you can even turn on it has a sensor built in, so it only turns on when it's on your head.
Oh, really?
There's side panel
Oh,
where
it's
you can.
just for the Galaxy Note 4. Like
Yeah,
the
but it's
Galaxy
made
Works
by
is like-
Oculus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you can buy it in stores now, and it's amazing. You can even turn on the camera, so you can see in 3D everything from the camera. So if somebody's like, "Hey, check this out," and you're like, "Okay, cool," and you turn on the camera, you can see everything.
That's dope.
Yeah, so you don't have to take the whole thing
Wasn't
off.
Sony coming up with their own VR?
It's called the Project Morpheus.
And that's not out yet.
No.
It's apparently had some problems. With
Honestly,
it.
man, I'm no longer interested in virtual reality because augmented reality looks so much better.
Yeah, I think that is the
I
future.
want to be fucking Tony Stark playing with my holograms and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like
I think that is the future.
Yeah.
Augmented reality. That'll really put you in the game yourself, as opposed to just being
it's
someone
less
else.
jarring. It's less jarring than the virtual reality experience.
Right.
That's for sure.
See, you tried it when you came over for that one podcast, but
Yeah.
that was like still not optimized. It was still kind of jumpy a little bit, but now it's like I tried it the other day and I was just moving my head around and I was like, wow, it's picking it up like on
New
the
firmware
dot.
or what?
Yeah, they're constantly updating it, constantly doing new things.
I
with
think
it,
that
so
virtual
it's good.
reality and augmented reality will both have a market of their own.
I think
in the
so
near
too.
future.
Everyone is really interested with the HoloLens stuff right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of buzz behind it, and I'm interested to see what happens with it.
I really feel like they should remake Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy
So
8.
let's talk about this.
at least the cutscenes.
Yeah.
you make them. That'd be sick.
The people behind Borderlands have announced that they are re-releasing HD remasters of Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel, which is called Borderlands the Handsome Collection.
What's the guy's name? Handsome Rob?
Handsome Jack.
Handsome Jack.
Available March 24th on PS4 and Xbox One.
For
I'm a little
ladies
disappointed
everywhere.
there's no Borderlands 1 in that.
Gets his face blown off and staples it back on. Handsome Jack.
I don't understand why the original Borderlands isn't in this, because that's my favorite Borderlands.
I do. Well, that one's a really, really long one. It's a lot longer than the second one, apparently.
Oh,
But
That's the only one I really played. I never
Yeah.
played 2 or the pre-sequel.
same here. I did hear the Telltale version.
Tales from the Borderlands.
Yeah, I heard like that was, and the Game of Thrones one was pretty good too.
The Game of Thrones one is not.
I mean, honestly,
It's not?
those
Oh, okay.
games. Okay, the story's great, but they play like shit
Yeah.
because they don't test those games. They just slap them together
Yeah.
and throw them out.
They're making one for Minecraft.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
that could be. I mean, there's
never
really
really-
no story for Minecraft,
Yeah,
so that
there's-
could be interesting.
yeah.
the graphics bug me in those games.
But
They
the
look
game,
like shit.
the gameplay fucking bugs me. In
I love the
Telltale
Walking
games.
Dead one, like the first
The-
season with
that-
Clementine and stuff. The first
That's-
season with.
I've
Both of
seen
them?
gameplay
Yeah,
from that, and
it's
it looked good. But I mean, honestly, I don't know. It's there. It seems like there's a lot to do in that game, and the Game of Thrones one there really isn't.
Oh, okay,
and the
yeah.
gameplay is like the actual controls are really shoddy.
Okay.
So it's like hard to play it. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. That's just my personal.
and Wolf
opinion.
Among Us was pretty good. That
If you have a different opinion, post in the comments. Yeah. So the Wolf Among Us, I never even tried that one either.
I beat that one. That involves like Bloody Mary and all that stuff.
I thought that it was Red Riding Hood.
It's all of them. It's all the
Urban
what they call the
legends?
fantasies living in their own district. It's kind of like Detroit, but all the fantasies live there.
Oh, really?
Oh,
and
wow.
then they have their own police, and they keep
Would
everything
you recommend
secret.
it?
Yeah, I loved it. There's going to be another one coming out, another season. So, but it was good. I enjoyed it. There's a lot of twists and turns in it, and it was a cool way to kind of bring fantasy into the real world and stuff.
That's
like
awesome.
That,
So I've been playing some games. I finished
Call of Duty.
I finished the campaign on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and it was really awesome.
Is this the one with Kevin Spacey?
I've played all the campaigns on every single Call of Duty game.
Have you really?
I hate
Yeah.
Call of Duty. I'm sorry.
I didn't know this about you.
My favorite
I
Call of
haven't
Duty was
actually
definitely
played
Black
Advanced
Ops.
Warfare. I'd have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah, the
Though I
original
haven't
Black
played
Ops
the
is the
Advanced
shit.
Warfare.
My favorite first-person game, it has to be Battlefield 2142 or something like that.
Really?
I love the multiplayer on that, but other than that, I can't play these
Yeah.
kind of games.
I understand that, man.
Yeah.
I can.
Everybody has their own genre. It's just, oh god, I'm tired of seeing the same thing over and over again.
I
It's
love
a little
how
more
with
polish.
Call of Duty in particular, the graphics seem to get a lot better.
Call of Duty
with every
Black
game.
Ops.
Well, what I liked is this felt
Like,
like
dramatically.
it felt like the natural
COD.
evolution of Call of Duty games. Like it felt like it had what it needed to make it set it apart from the other ones. Oh my god!
I seriously think somebody should come out with like a DLC called COD, and it's just a bunch of fish with guns, and you just flop around and shoot, and it's kind of like It's like Goat Simulator, and they're just like, and you don't really have aim.
Trent's
I've been
been
playing
playing.
Goat Simulator.
Yeah.
I
You
was
brought
kind
that
of not really that impressed. I don't know.
Did you play the RPG one?
No, not yet. I'm going to play that, but I don't know. It's there's a lot of stuff to do, but I feel like you can knock it all out in like a couple.
I'm going to tell you a
in
secret.
like 2 hours. I don't know.
I'm going to tell you a little secret. In the RPG one, there is look on a mountain when you get far into the the missions and stuff, because there's a lot of like quests and stuff that you can do. When you get in far like the edge of the mountain, look for a crack in it. You'll see a stop sign randomly in a medieval town. And up in the mountain there's a crack. You go in there and you go into the Goat Simulator server rooms, and you can hit them, and it starts messing the game up and changing
really?
reality and stuff. It's crazy.
That's dope.
And if
That's
you do
cool.
it too much, it'll crash your whole game.
What?
But yeah, it's like they broke the fourth wall with their own game. It's so crazy.
So what I did notice, which was kind of cool, is that there was Flappy Goat, and as I was playing Flappy Goat, it had your score up there.
Did it?
It said "Watch Out Loud" on the screen.
Oh, probably because we're friends on Steam.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought that was funny, and I was like, "Watch out loud! What's he doing here?"
Are you
that's
playing?
me. That's me playing it. Yeah. I think I became the queen of all goats.
Oh, so you went into the top?
Yeah, I did that. I became the queen. I became a devil goat, and I
You
turned
became a
into-
devil goat giraffe.
Yeah, and this is me with a fucking it's chaos, dude. I was destroying things.
What is
They really need to make it.
Dude, okay, so one thing that I really wanted to do, I wanted to go to space, and I grabbed the fucking thing to take it to the other part or whatever, and I lost it. I like flung it, and I have no fucking idea where it went.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks.
See, another if you like the stupidity and the ragdolling of this game, we've been playing a game that we saw Uber Hexer Nova and Immortal HD play called Amazing Frog ?
Really?
Oh,
And,
it is absolutely
There's
fantastic.
there's Doctor Who references in it. There's a TARDIS toilet that you can go into and travel through time. You have
That's
to find a
pretty
key
dope.
for.
But like when you walk, it has like the most epic slapping
it's
feet
literally-
sound.
This is
ever.
literally the sound of you walking as the frog.
Like literally throughout the whole thing.
So have you guys played I Am Bread as well?
Yeah, I was about to ask
I
that.
beat the whole game, and I
I've never played it, but I've seen.
So
a
how
lot
do
of
you
people
beat the
play
game?
it.
You get to the toaster?
Well,
You have to find
toast,
ways to
you have to
toast
toast
yourself.
both sides.
Oh, wow.
Each level is different. You can't touch the ground because, of course, 5-second rule. Even though it's way longer than that. If your edibility goes down to 0, you can't. It's fail. You can even there's one level where there's no toaster. You're in a bedroom. And the whole story of it actually is this guy who lost his business, his wife, and his kids. And
There's a story to I Am. Okay,
Well,
this
well,
is amazing. I don't know anything about
It's
this.
only in notes, though. The story is this guy's going crazy because he thinks somebody's trashing his apartment and leaving toast everywhere. And then the psychiatrist, he gets put
No,
into
it's
a
just
psych ward
bread
and stuff
that
like
comes
that.
to
and-
life.
But but there's a level where the only way to toast yourself. One is you have to drop a bowling ball off of shelf into the TV, break the TV, make it overheat, and then land on it and
Holy
flip over.
shit, dude.
There's another one where you have to go and grab the plug of the flat iron, plug it in, and then sneak your way into the flat iron. And
So there's quite a bit of thought that went into this game.
Yeah.
It's not just like some web game.
if you play it with a keyboard, you're literally gonna kill a small child.
You're gonna rage.
Oh God, yes.
So, but that's
Play with
that's
the
how
controller.
Toby plays it.
you have to do it with a control. That's why he raged in a couple of his.
That's why
episodes
he
I
never
saw.
gets anywhere with it.
And
But
then
isn't it funny when people
Markiplier broke
rage?
something.
Yeah, I mean it's good for the Let's Plays, but as someone trying to enjoy the game, I don't think so.
But I believe they're only up to Thursday, and you can go. They're still Friday, Saturday, Sunday that they're making.
Wow.
It's a full week, and then
Oh,
they're gonna
really?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's in early access right now.
What about those other games that are totally just made for you to rage, like the simulators? Like
No. The people that made I Am Bread made Surgeon Sim.
Simulator.
Well, what
Yeah.
about Baking Simulator? Isn't that another one too?
Oh,
That one
Like,
is
have to,
yeah.
crack eggs.
If you haven't seen PewDiePie, so the first place to start should be his baking simulator Let's Play.
We'll watch it when we get.
I've
get
seen
back,
the
definitely.
baking simulator, but just not with PewDiePie.
He freaks the fuck out,
Yeah.
dude. Like he gets so close to making it so many times, and just for some reason
always-
the
I
game
think I
glitches out.
watched it with Captain Sparkles.
Oh,
playing
okay.
it.
Yeah.
No, see,
think-
did you see Markiplier play I Am Bread? He broke his controller in half.
What?
Yeah. He
Well,
just
that
like
goes
he's
that.
like he's like I have to stop. I have to get another controller. I just broke it. He just screamed and just went bam. The whole camera shook and stuff.
The first time you introduced me to Nova was
Yeah.
when Nova was breaking his keyboard.
Oh yeah.
He goes off screen and
He is-
just breaks shit.
He wasn't even on screen. There was
That's
no
what I'm
face
saying. He
cam.
goes off screen.
Oh yeah, there's another his rage videos are the best.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
There's one where he's in a Gumby costume and he's like freaking the fuck out, man. I don't know. Nova's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Nova
I
and
love
Immortal HD are the perfect combination
like
together.
watch go to the Creatures balsamic vinegar beer pong. Dude, look
Oh,
that
it's
up, and
hilarious.
you'll watch all three of them.
That's cool.
They
They freak out or what?
they played PS3 beer pong, and the loser, of course, Uber Hexer Nova goes into the other room because they don't have any beer.
Oh,
was-
that's
okay.
a drink balsamic
Okay,
vinegar.
bit.
it was
Yeah.
Immortal
Oh my God.
HD's idea. He said, "Hey, we should do something really gross. Go find whatever you want from the kitchen, and we're gonna drink it. Like the loser's
That
gonna
sounds
drink
like
it."
a great idea.
And
they're-
then James
they're
brings back balsamic vinegar,
like a full bottle,
and
they
then
pour a little bit. in the
suddenly Alex is like, "No, dude, fuck that. We're not gonna do that." And he's like, "Well, it's,
It's
your
a-
idea."
It's a 3-part episode. I've watched all 3 of them, and it's fucking hilarious.
So it's worth
God.
the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah.
hilarious. We're actually thinking of doing a similar thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do a gross
You
challenge.
you said that you were going to do something really gross in the near future, but you never told me what it is.
Yeah, we haven't figured it out. We
Well,
don't want
I've
to
never
copy
done
them.
anything like that, so it's gonna be epic and
Yeah.
hilarious.
There's going to be some puking probably.
We are gonna do that
Yeah.
100-hour
I don't think
stream.
so, but I used to drink vinegar. That
Are you
was,
guys
like,
gonna
the
take
grossest
turns?
thing.
Yeah, we're gonna be. She'll sleep. I'll stream, and then we'll start out together. And then
Well, that's how Serious Gaming does it. That's how they get those like 800-hour stream marathons.
Well, so
and
are you
shit.
going to you're just going to do it on one channel?
Yeah, we're gonna do it
On
on
Watch Out Loud?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it has more views on
Right
it
on.
right now.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
too. I mean,
And then also
Well, you
keep
can host your stream on her channel as well.
Yeah,
So that way they're both active.
yeah.
right on. I was going to fucking ask you something about the creatures. Oh no, you know what I was going to touch on, which we never touched on, unfortunately, is I just wanted to say rest in peace to Monty Owen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's really sad.
33 years young.
That's unfortunately. And if you guys don't know, he was an animator for Rooster Teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And
he had
he was
also worked for Midway Games and
the creator for seasons, I think, 8 through 12 of, what was it, Red?
Red versus Blue, but
versus
people
Blue.
don't know this. He also did the combat mechanic for the video game Afro Ninja. Or Afro Samurai.
That was 2009.
He did all the animations for all the combat and everything like that.
And
as
it's
well,
so unfortunate too. He was in there for a simple procedure, and that just ended up. He had an allergic reaction, fell into a coma. And, but rest in peace, man. Enough said about that.
Yeah.
We don't want. We don't like to bog down our.
Well,
listeners with
unfortunately, we have to end the show on that morbid note now.
Poop! Look, good note.
There-
Good note. Yeah.
Well,
there we
that's
go.
our show.
too much. Poop is still pretty morbid, though.
Michaela, do you have anything to plug? Are you on Twitter?
I am. Everything is under Micaela Bear.
How do you spell it? Because that can be a tricky spelling.
Micaela. And then Bear.
No, isn't it? Don't you have an underscore?
Yeah, well,
Underscore
on
for
Twitch.
Twitch.
Okay.
In
all right.
But other than that,
So
everything
on
is.
Twitch,
I wanna
it's
plug your
Michaela _Bell.
underscore
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right on.
And then, of course,
Wes?
everything Watch Out Loud. Twitch Watch Out Loud, Twitter Watch Out Loud. You guys can even, now I have a Steam group page where if you guys have Steam, you can get notifications every time I live stream. And just go to the
I
Watchers.
get them all the time.
Yeah,
I love it.
Watchers
I don't
United. is that sarcasm right there?
A little
I'm
bit.
sorry.
It's okay.
Like, no matter
you don't
what
have
you're
to-
doing, it'll close something.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it breaks immersion for me sometimes in games when I'm like gaming and then ding.
I'll figure out.
Watch out
there.
loud streaming it. No, I
Yeah.
can fix it easily. I just shut off Steam Community while I'm playing.
So,
I don't wanna
Watch
see it.
Out Loud is going to be doing a 100-hour stream soon,
Well,
as
Mi-
previously mentioned, with
Michaela-
Michaela Bear.
Yeah, as some people don't know, we do live together, and we're going to be taking. I don't know. We have a $150 goal right now because we want to buy a bunch of
We
supplies.
also have the,
we don't want to leave to the store or anything.
We also
just
have
wanna
the
everything.
24-hour stream or
Yeah.
the stream until you drop.
Stream until I drop is about to come up. We're about to hit 2,100
I've never done long
followers.
periods of time, so that'll be the test.
So if you want that, you go to twitch.tv/watchoutloud, right?
Watch Out Loud. Yeah,
Okay.
Drop
and,
these guys a follow, donate. All
And
that
on
good
Twitter,
stuff.
you're at Watch Out Loud as well.
Yeah, everything.
YouTube, Watch Out Loud. It's always
Download.
Watch Out Loud.
Instagram.
Always, it's just watch out loud.
Watch out loud.
I am Downlow'd. It's DOWNLOW''D. You can find me on Twitter at Downlow'd here. Shoot me a tweet. Let me know what you love, hate, if you listen to my music, all that good stuff. Hit me up on YouTube, drop a like, all that good shit. It's facebook.com/officialdownload, or you can go to iamdownload.com. And Alex will tell you more about Macro Records.
Don't forget, if you want to tweet at the show, tweet at us at Macro Records. Our
If you want to ask Snoo something, hashtag Ask Snoo in the Twitter.
Hashtag Ask Snoo, and we'll, next week we'll probably talk to Snoo a little bit.
Snoo.
If you enjoyed the show, we recommend that you please go on iTunes, review the show, give us a small review. Whatever you can.
It really helps.
It helps bump the show up in the iTunes rating system, and we don't want to be,
And I'm sure you guys like to read them.
Yeah, we would love to read them.
We love to read them and eat them.
The Macro Records website is thisismacro.com. It's the hub for all things Macro Records. Our blog, Let's Play, music, podcast, everything we do is there. You can find anything we do there.
We'll have some new music coming soon, and also be sure to check out the Macrocast on Facebook.
Yes.
And
I will definitely be doing that.
That's
It's
our
facebook.com/themacrocast.
Thank you guys so much for coming out.
No problem.
No
Thanks
problem.
And
for
Wes
having
is
me.
wearing a Groot scarf, which I've gifted to him now.
Oh,
You guys are welcome to come back whenever you want.
Yeah, you guys are always welcome here.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been fun.
Hustle.